Hi, Jamie. What's up? Huh? What are you doing? So, the trailer is here. Here's the lumber here. And what I plan on doing, maybe starting here shortly. Or over the next couple of days. I'm going to inspect it. Get out all the screws. You know, cut the bad parts off of it. Save what I can. And, yeah, utilize it for the new deck, which if you look on the other side, the wood looks fairly bad, but when you flip it over, it don't look too shabby. So what I might do is hit it with a pressure washer once I cut everything down. And they've got this stuff called Deck Renew. It's like a texture paintable finish that you put on it, and I figure, you know, this might give me a couple years of good use, save me a little bit of money, and allow me to at least get rid of that wretched, raggedy mess I've got on there now. So these boards here are about, I believe they're 16 foot, or either 12 or 16 foot. I'm not 100% sure. Can't remember. So let's see. Does this tag say anything? No, I don't think so. So anyways, that's my project over the next couple days. And what I'm probably going to do, I'm going to get some 6x6s. I think I'm probably going to bring the posts out to about right here. Do one every 8 foot to the other side of the deck over there, maybe a little bit. Come out here about 12 foot, something like this. And go straight. And whatever wood that I don't have to finish the project as far as the decking, I'll just go buy some new ones and paint those too. So, but what I will have to do, I'm going to have to buy some, I think probably 12 foot 2x10s. I'll have to get those. I'll probably need, I don't know, I'll have to sit down and figure it out. I'll have them on 16-inch centers. Get some 6x6 posts. I'll probably get 4 14 footers, or no, I need actually more than that. I need 16 footers, 4 16 footers to put up along the trailer. I'm gonna leave those long for whenever I do the rafters at a later point in time, and then just get some, I'd probably do some 8 footers out here. So that's coming up here shortly. Something I want to do, check on Mama Bird. See how she's hanging in there. I don't know if I showed you all this or not. See Mama Bird? She's there just hanging out. Having babies. Okay, I had a couple people leave some questions in the comments. I'm gonna try to make more of an attempt to answer the questions in video responses. I had one person, REI87 LLC, asked the question, is drywall thinner in a mobile home? Well, this mobile home never had any drywall in it, period, other than the drywall you see here that surrounded the furnace, and there's drywall surrounding the hot water heater that's still in the closet. Other than that, there was no, you know, drywall in this place. And honestly, in a mobile home, you can do whatever you want. You can do paneling, you can do shiplap, you can do 1/4 inch drywall, you can do 1/2 inch drywall. Just depends what your structure's like, what it had before, and really what you want to do. The cool thing about a mobile home, you can do anything to them you possibly want. You know, they're so easy to work on, they're so easy to gut. You know, granted, you know, they're not a brick home, but they're still a home. I'm just basically doing this kind of the way I want, and you know, I'm putting some, you know, money and a little bit of effort in some of the things that I do. And yeah, I do plan on doing drywall. I don't know if I'm gonna do 1/2 inch drywall or 1/4 inch drywall. If I do 1/4 inch, it'll probably go on the ceiling. And do 1/2 inch on the walls. But The reason why you see me doing a lot of this stuff with these 2x4s when I frame up new walls, I don't like 2x3s. You know, like the bedroom, this wall behind the tub here, it's 2x3. I don't like 2x3. If I'm going to do it, I want to do it all back 2x4s and try to make it a lot more structural than it was. And you know, I'll tell you right now, by adding this in here with the 2x4 up top, it's probably already 10 times more stronger than it was originally, you know, just by adding a nice sturdy wall. Because a lot of these interior walls, they're like 1x3s. I mean, they're not structural at all. They're basically good enough to hang paneling on, and I'm not going that way. If I'm going to rebuild anything, I'm going back with 2x4s or 2x6s. And so far, you know, I haven't come across anything I really need 2x6s for. Now, on the ends of the trailer, like in the kitchen, when I make that wall, I might do the end of the kitchen with 2x6s just so I can use a 6-inch or a lot thicker insulation on the end of the trailer for like the real hot days and stuff. So yeah, that's that. You can do whatever you want when it comes to an old mobile home. Second question was by, let's see, Linda Lee EV Peace. It says, how would I cut the frame of the trailer off? And I'm guessing she's referring to when I made the video saying if I made the addition on front or behind the trailer and I cut the end of the trailer off, I just get a pair of cutting torches. Basically, what I would do is say, if this right here was framed, this right here was my exterior wall right here, I would just leave the trailer intact, go outside and just start taking it down, taking it apart, and basically throwing it all in the dump until I got down to the trailer chassis, and I'd get a pair of cutting torches and just chop that bad boy off. So it is Thursday morning. Didn't have to go work on that deck today. Probably won't do it tomorrow due to weather. So I'm just kind of chilling out, and as you can see here, I'm washing a car battery in my kitchen sink. Well, not in my sink, but around my sink. Yeah, us guys do these things, ladies. It's just how we are. And you know, maybe I get it from my dad. He used to have to repair a lot of equipment in the Air Force and keep everything spick and span. Maybe I picked that up from him when I was little. But I've always liked engine compartments clean. You know, I just, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just kind of weird, but you know, as a guy that works on cars and just stuff in general, I really appreciate when the equipment's clean. You know, I don't have to root around in a lot of grease and scrape a lot of stuff off to try to find leaks. And you know, I'd like to think whenever I do have a mechanic work on a vehicle of mine, you know, they appreciate that they're not getting all, you know, dirty and grease on their head. Yeah, just, you work on an old car, it's nothing but usually just a big collection of antifreeze and grease. And so yeah, I just try to get them the best I can, you know. Plus, when I work on it, I don't like getting all slick and greasy trying to grab tools, and it's annoying. Power is restored. And something else I need to do, I need to get new battery terminals, new cables, so I can replace that bunch of crazy crap. you wouldn't believe how much problem you get from shitty terminals. So what I'm doing right now, I got the top off the 4Runner, and I'm going to take the seats out because I actually hope it rains, because I'm going to turn this thing around where it's facing, where it's back downhill, and just let it rain inside of it and wash it out, because it's kind of funky. And you can take out both seats in 4 lightweight sections. I mean, they're really lightweight, easy to carry. It's not awkward. It's just a couple bolts. You're in, you're out. Awesome. Unlike the Cherokee and the Wrangler, where you've got a cumbersome, you know, long seat bottom, and then a seat back that's a pain in the ass to remove. So, another point for the 4Runner. Already looking a million times better. I've been knocking out some drain holes, or some drain plugs, trying to get all this mud out. All that expandable foam that's up in the fender well, I'll be taking those metal panels off and addressing all that stuff too, at a later date of course. So here we go. All the mud's not out, but you know, for a quick bath, definitely looks a lot better. Now when this dries, I'll go back through here and get it really good and clean. That way it's somewhat presentable. One step at a time when it comes to polishing a turd. So here we go. These are the back seats. They're nothing great, but they don't scare me to sit in them now. So let me get these in here. Okay, so gave her another good wash. Got all the mud and stuff that'd been in here for God knows how long out of it. So looks a lot better. You can see back seat, and I got the front seats back here. I sprayed out here again. Sprayed all this out. Had all kinds of dirt and mud and funk on it, so it's coming a little bit cleaner. As soon as the rain passes, I'm going to start working on these front seats and getting them somewhat respectable. And then I'll move on to the next 4Runner project.